what was it like for us making $5,000 a week. A lot of brands that's watching this video may be struggling to get $5,000 a month, but we're going to tell you the tools and the strategies that we put in play to get us to that mark.
Like I literally just looked at it. We was making 5K I think it was June. We went from 5K to 22,000. Literally no extra online sales. It was all in person.
How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Marlon Watts, co-owner and CEO of World and Vision.
Hey, I'm Nicholas Clark, co-owner and designer of World and Vision. Hey, welcome back. We about to give y'all another hot video. All right, but before we get into it, we've been telling a lot of y'all we was gonna give away our 7 steps to build a 7-figure empire. So this is the video, and we decided to give away how many?
10.
10 people are going to win this digital product. So check it out. Here's everybody that has won. If you see, well, actually, y'all are going to receive your digital product by the time you watch this video. So all 10 of you on the screen right now has won our 7 steps to build a 7-figure empire. All right. So thank y'all for watching our videos. Thank y'all for always tuning in. And y'all are those lucky 10 winners today.
All right, and next, I'm coming to announce the next giveaway. We're going to be investing 100 shirts in one of you guys' brand. We're going to pick one person, and we're going to front you guys 100 shirts.
100 shirts.
Because what we realize is that, you know, getting started, or even when you have your brand started, getting that extra investment or getting that extra product is what you need to help you, you know, grow capital to continue to grow your brand.
When we going to get us away, though? When we gonna give it away?
Man, we're gonna get us away when we get to 50,000 subscribers. So, man, like right now we almost there. So we need you to like, subscribe to our channel, run us up, and let's get straight into the video.
Tell us how would this 100 shirts help you? All right, so make sure you subscribe. In every video we drop from here on out till we get to 50K, I need you to let us know why that 100 shirts is going to be good for you and your brand to help you get to the next level.
All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about what was it like for us making $5,000 a week. A lot of brands that's watching this video may be struggling to get $5,000 a month, but we're going to tell you the tools and the strategies that we put in play to get us to that mark. And we were going back through the data right before we did the podcast, and we were saying that, one, we started off with doing pop-up shops, which we always tell people all the time. People see us now and all our online sales, but it didn't start off with having a whole lot of online sales.
But we had like I literally just looked at it. We was making 5K I think it was June. Then we went straight to we went from 5K to 22,000. Literally no extra online sales. It was all in person.
Yep. And we was making that money first starting off at school doing these pop-up shops at the student unions, at the festivals and stuff like that. But we didn't really hit our stride to making $5,000 a week until we invested in a kiosk location. And the reason why we actually got a kiosk versus opening up a brick and mortar retail location was because, one, when you go to the mall, what you going to the mall for? Buy something, buy clothes, food, whatever it is that you're getting from the mall. But what we realized was that paying customers was already putting themselves in position for us to put our product in front of them. It was just like a pop-up shop. Instead of having maybe a brick and mortar store that we had to then drive our own traffic to. And that was just one thing. That was the number one thing. But
I want to talk about how like people usually downplay a kiosk though.
Go ahead.
Like people look at a kiosk. Like when they go into a mall, when they go into an area and they got somebody selling like something at a shop, they always be like, you know, it don't really look like something that you would want to put your clothing brand on, or you wouldn't want to start a clothing brand kiosk. And I feel like that just be reasons why we don't be doing what we need to do. We really it was great for really what we seen because there's nobody that was doing it.
Yep. So
we was like, why not enter this space, put our brand in here? It's very affordable. How much the kiosk cost?
So the one at Oakwood was $1,100.
$1,100.
That probably was the most affordable one.
All right, check this out. If you don't know our store, we had 3 kiosks at one time. We had a kiosk in 2 malls in New Orleans and a mall in Baton Rouge, right? And we figured out how to remotely run those kiosks without actually being there. So we went from having 1 kiosk to 2 to having 2 to 3, right? And that was how we was making I feel like we was making $20 from 1 kiosk though.
Yeah.
That's just from 1 kiosk. But I just wanted to let y'all know the experience that we do have from actually running a kiosk. We did it for over, a year, 2 years?
Yep.
Right? So like people will look at it and be like, oh, that's a kiosk, nah, that don't look good. But it really don't be about like where you start from, because that could be the way that you can at least get the data, how we be talking about. You get to actually meet your customer in person, learn how to sell, get better at selling. And that's how we became masters at basically selling at pop-up shops, because we was at a kiosk every day of our life selling to people who was coming into the mall. So if you ever seen one of them kiosks and you was thinking about starting one, don't like stop your stuff from starting just because you want to have the store and making yourself look good, and you just don't want to start at a kiosk. But it's just the start. Like, it's literally just the start. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of your brand. It's where you can actually start making $20,000 a month by having a kiosk. Hey, I hope y'all getting a lot of game and a lot of value out this video. I'm actually watching it with y'all right now as it drop, all right? So thank y'all for watching this, but check this out. We have a masterclass coming up, 3-day masterclass coming up, where we're going to dive more in depth on how you could build the next multi-million-dollar brand. So I need y'all to go to the description right now after the video, whatever. Make sure you go check that out. Watch this video. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Let's get back into it, baby.
Yep, and just to add on to it, the difference between the kiosk and the brick and mortar was the mall already has Wi-Fi, the mall already has electricity, the mall already has water, bathrooms. We didn't have to upgrade anything. We didn't have to pay for any electricity. We didn't have to pay for no Wi-Fi. The only overhead that we had was the rent, the team members, and the merchandise, and to advertise the actual kiosk itself. But there was no other overhead that associated itself with a brick and mortar store that you may have. And then the good thing about it was the kiosk was actually the first place that I started implementing systems. When I think about it, we actually started by just being on Excel and having people clock in, putting their hours, to using the home base, to having other people that had the make sales. We came up with, I was going back, we came up with kiosk rules and policies. We had to meet as a team to get everybody on the same page. So it was one of the first, it was one of the first places that we started to get more than 3 to 4 people that we were paying. Because before we did the kiosk, people was helping us, but we wasn't paying them to help us. They was helping us. We was just giving them free merchandise and giving them food. But when you paying people, it's a different sense of urgency.
Man, that's crazy that you say that, because I'm kind of like blown away by just listening to this, because like we don't even be seeing how valuable it is that we like really created like a successful kiosk business like with our brand. And like just me sitting here thinking about like that was really a plus for what we had going on, because we have our online space, but we couldn't break into that online space without having our physical space there first. So like it's just crazy, because then I had just got on my phone and broke down the numbers. Like people would think that it's hard, that it's easy. It's hard to make $20,000, but it's really easy to make $20,000, because we were selling our shirts 2 for $30, right? If you sold 2 shirts for $30, 666 times, you'll make $20,000. And like, think about how many people walk through the mall every day.
I'm about to say, really, you do that by 4, well, that's about 100 and some. That's 100 and some customers a week.
And what that is, all right. So if you do 666 divided by 4, that's 166.5. So let's just say 165. Let's just throw out 165 each week.
Divide by 7.
Let's divide that by 7. You only need to make 25 sales.
And make sure we putting the calculations on the screen for them too.
And I want to show them the kiosks too. Yeah. So like you really only need to make 25 sales a day at $30. 25 sales a day at $30, you'll make $20,000 in a month.
Yep. And a lot of people,
5K a week.
I was the first one working the kiosk. So if we created that demand for our product. So if you believe in your product, you should be able to make those sales. I was at the kiosk for 9 hours a day. So that's roughly, 2 sales an hour. Like, you know what I mean? So that's 1 sale every 30 minutes. And you at least have, hundreds of people that may walk past you. And the weekends are more busy. You know, weekdays is not as many people that come through the mall. But through Friday, through Sunday, it makes up for the
It's
weekdays.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, we just told y'all what it was like to make $5K a week and how you actually could do it too. So this video was crazy. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hey, make sure you be that one that win that 100 shirts. You heard me? Get us to 50,000 subscribers. Let us know why you need this, why it help. See you in the next video.